Hey guys, it's Millsy 1995 2012 here to discuss some wrestling. This video will be a lot different than what my other videos usually are. I was looking through my channel and I realized I don't really have sort of like a video series that defines me as a YouTuber, because when I look at all the like wrestling YouTube channels, all those channels have some sort of video concept that uniquely identifies them. So I thought I'd do that. And my video idea is something like out of the ordinary. It's pretty basic, but I think it could be effective. And basically, the title of it is "What's Better?" And there's nothing complicated about the title. It basically, what I'll be doing is I'll pick a few like multiple things within WWE. It could be pay-per-views, matches, superstars, you name it. I'll pick multiple things and I'll compare them and conclude which one's better and explain why. It's, like I said, it's pretty simple, but I think I could get some good videos out of it. And so the first one I'm going to do is something that's been argued for a very long time now. And basically what that is which WrestleMania is better? WrestleMania 17 or WrestleMania 19? Now the reason I'm doing this is because this is pretty much the start of my road to WrestleMania. I know it may be a bit early, but it gives me a chance to get more content in, so I figured, what the hell, I'll just start now. But yeah, WrestleMania 17 and 19. These two are without doubt two best WrestleManias. I don't think anything else really comes close, maybe apart from 14, maybe 20, 21, but apart from that, not as far as quality, because these two shows were outstanding. But the question is, which one's better? So I'm going to go through them, I'm going to digest them, and I'm going to come to a result, because I've been asking myself the question for years now, and I always switch between the two. I can never come to a conclusive result, but hopefully when this video is done I'll be able to. But yeah, let's get into the match card first. As far as match cards are concerned, I'm sort of leaning towards 19, pretty much because it was a more consistent card. And if you don't understand what I mean by that, basically there were no bad matches on the card. The worst match was Undertaker vs Big Show and A-Train, which wasn't a bad match. It wasn't like a great match by any means, but it wasn't terrible either. So yeah, so it was just a more consistent card. You didn't have any bad matches, and you had a lot of very good ones, and a few classics thrown in there. But with 17, you had some bad matches, but then you had like some really good ones that exceed WrestleMania 19's. Yeah, but like I said, there's some bad matches, and then they're like China vs Ivory. The Gimmick Battle Royal, which it was good for nostalgic effect, but apart from that, wasn't all that good. The six-man tag was meh. It was very short, so there were a few matches that were head scratchers, but then you had matches like Austin and Rock, TLC 2, Undertaker vs Triple H, Kurt Angle vs Chris Benoit, which were incredible matches. Then when you look at WrestleMania 19, there's a lot of very good matches, but there are not many matches that are like comparable to Austin and Rock and TLC 2 and all that. I'd say the only one that's really comparable to those is Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels, which was an incredible match. But apart from that 5-star classic, there aren't really anymore. I mean, Angle versus Lesnar was very good. The botch kind of takes away from the match a little bit, but it doesn't affect me as much as it affects a lot of other people, and I still like the match a lot. But yeah, and then we got Austin Rock 3, which was an incredible match. I'd say it was better than the 15 match. It certainly wasn't better than the 17, but it was still a very good match. We got Hogan and McMahon, which was surprisingly a good match, considering the age of both of those guys and Vince's obvious limited wrestling ability. They did a hell of a job. And then we got Triple H versus Booker T, which was good up until the sudden ending. I hate the ending of that match, and it takes away from it a little bit, but up until that it was a very good match. So that's pretty much the story of WrestleMania 19. That you have no bad matches, but apart from one, you don't really have any like 5-star classics. Where with 17, like you have 2, possibly 3 5-star matches. But I know I said I was leaning towards 19, but I'm not actually sure, because I mean, with the bad matches at 17, they were bad, but they were kept short. So I really don't know as far as the match casting is concerned, but we'll call it a draw for that. But let's get to the set and the overall look of the Mania. I think this easily goes to 19, even though it was a smaller crowd. The stadium looked incredible. And the set did. I will say that that's the best looking like setup for any WrestleMania period. Lots of people say 26, which it was cool, but I don't think it comes anywhere near this. 17 was for its time, it was cool, but so as far as the look of the Mania, 19 takes it easily. What else? Then we got the build up. Both build ups were very good, I will say, but I think you have to go with 17. I think Austin and Rock had a really good build up. TLC 2, the rivalry had been going on for over a year, so it was easy to build up that match. Triple H vs Undertaker had a good build up. Vince and Shane. Just overall, it had a better build up to 19, even though 19 still had a very good build up. WrestleMania 17 takes it for me, but so is there any other points to talk about? I can't think of any. I want to go back to the match card, because that's it's the most important part, so I want to try and pick a winner out of that. But it's just so hard because both match cards are incredible. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to go with 19, because like I said, no bad matches, way more consistent card. WrestleMania 17 gave you more variety, because you had the technical match with Angle and Benoit, and you had the street fight with, the emotion that was McMahon or Shane versus Vince, and you could also include Austin and Rock in that category as well. And then you had the wild brawl with Triple H and Undertaker, and then you had like the match with all the crazy spots in TLC too. So 17 definitely had way more variety, but I just like the fact that 19 it did not fault anywhere within the match card. And that's what I think it comes down to. WrestleMania 17 had faults. I can't think of a fault with WrestleMania 19. That's why I think I'm going to say that WrestleMania 19 is the better of the two. You still got a bit of variety with it. You had the amazing storytelling with Jericho and Shawn Michaels. You had the kind of hardcore match with Hogan and McMahon. You had the match with a lot of finishes and a lot of emotion with Austin and Rock. So overall I think WrestleMania 19 is the better one. I know I'll probably think of something and I'll change my mind, but as for now, I'm going to say that WrestleMania 19 is the best between the two and is the greatest WrestleMania of all time. If something tops that, I hope I'm alive to see it, because it'll have to be one hell of a show to beat it. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope everyone liked it. I'll wait until I get some feedback for it before I go ahead and do another one, and if I get good feedback I'll do another one. If I get shit feedback, I probably just won't do it. But it's just a new idea, so just something a little different, but hopefully everyone liked it. That's pretty much all I have to say. If you like this video and you want me to, if you have something that you would like me to compare, please comment and I'll look into doing it. So later everybody.